going on, people? This is J.J.Simmons. I'm back again with Eternal Life TV, and I'm hanging out with my dude right here. I've been knowing this dude for I've been in Houston now going on 9 years. So I had to be knowing you around the same time. This is my homie from 979 The Box, Just Chris.
How y'all doing? DJ Just Chris, 979
Just
The Box.
Chris.
I met this guy right here when I moved here. I moved here probably about 10 years ago myself. So I met him right after I moved here myself.
Where you from again, my bro?
St. Louis, Missouri.
St. Louis. Okay, see, I was about to say San Antonio. But you used to go
San Antonio and San Antonio.
He said and San
Half and
Antonio.
half. I got to give props to half and half.
When I used to run into you, a lot of times you used to be going DJ in San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me tell you something. A friend of mine, I was on the phone with a friend of mine the other day, and we was talking about how even though Michael Jordan, as great as he is, he still had a Scottie Pippen. You know what I'm saying?
True.
And even though Scottie Pippen wasn't this legendary figure like Michael Jordan, he still got 6 rings though.
He was just as instrumental.
But he got 6 rings.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, a lot of people, you know, when I look at your story, bro, I look at servanthood. Tell the people how long you've been working for 979 The Box.
Let me see. I moved to Houston, I guess 11 years ago. I've been at The Box 10 years.
When you first got there, what was you doing?
Promotion, which is the grunt, more so the grunt work at the station, stuff like that. So, you know, getting the coffee, getting the sodas.
Wow. So you was getting the coffee and the sodas for
packing stuff up,
for the
putting
on-air
stuff
personnel.
away. Yeah, all that, the whole nine, like almost an intern. I was getting paid though, don't get me wrong, I was getting paid, but at the same time, it's stuff you had to do to get, you know, to where you want to be, I guess.
So let me ask you this question. So you told me a few minutes ago that you're DJing now on the air.
Oh yeah.
How long did it take for you to get that?
Oh man.
How long was that?
Man, it was more like a work in progress, man. It was like I started DJing in 06. Went from not doing it to doing it, to I can't do it, to okay, I'm getting good at it, to okay, I'm getting really good at it, to, you know, so it was a process.
Wow.
I started DJing in 06. Started in 06. I didn't get good till like 08.
So what would you tell to the person that's out there that's really trying to grind and, you know, to not look for this big opportunity, but to, you know, to start small and work your way to the top?
Man, look, I'm gonna tell you this. I know people always say, you know, you gotta pay your dues, you gotta put in your time, but that's what you really gotta do.
Amen.
You really gotta do that, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna suck. People gonna tell you that you ain't, can't, won't. Never will, never have, you know, whatever. You just gotta keep going. No matter, don't worry about what nobody say. As long as you know you're doing right in your heart and doing right what's for you, you'll be all right.
So let me ask you this: you say you be DJing like for like holiday events and stuff like that?
Oh man, like I DJ'd the Radio 1 Christmas party. I DJ'd Thanksgiving. I DJ'd 4th of July. I DJ'd Memorial Day. I DJ'd Halloween. All major holidays. All major,
so funny.
From the break room.
Wow.
From the break room.
God bless you, my man. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you a question. Slowly but surely, a lot of Christian artists out here getting hot in Houston. Let me ask you this. Behind the scene, have you ever heard of a Christian artist named at 979 The Box just pop up in the air?
Probably with Lecrae.
Lecrae. What about Houston artists?
Oh no.
Nobody?
No, maybe like I think the Walls Group. The Walls Group, I think they're gospel somewhat.
Right. I heard there was with
the
Kirk
Walls
Franklin
Group and man, who else? Because you know Yolanda Adams has, you know, her.
So you mean to tell me you haven't heard now one Christian artist name just up in the air in the atmosphere somewhere back there?
Man, the only one that people I just got put on recently. You know,
Okay.
so besides Kirk Franklin and, you know, the obvious, you know, the older school ones. Yeah, the older school ones, and then, you know, the obvious ones that are mainstream. I haven't really heard outside of Lecrae.
So y'all got a lot of more work to do.
Yeah, but it's
a
genre for that. But it's still a genre for that. And for me personally, I listen to some of it, but I'm
Who have you listened
more
to?
DJ, probably Lecrae, Franklin, you know, just basic stuff. I can't think his name. The other one.
Houston based?
No.
So you mean to tell me
like
you don't know now
national.
one Christian artist's name in Houston that's Christian?
Probably not.
Wow.
It's probably bad, but I'm being honest. I really.
No, but that's good. I'm glad that you're answering that because they need to hear that. You know what I'm saying? My father.
I recently got. I know Lecrae is national, whatever.
Right.
I recently got introduced to him, so I mean.
Let me ask you this: what about a church name in Houston? You know, any churches that hot?
Man, my aunt goes to New Light. The light.
The light. Bishop Hilliard?
No, Bishop Hilliard. My aunt goes there. She's taking me there. You know, I go.
Have
not
you
my
been
mom.
there?
Sorry, my aunt.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been there.
What about another church name? You heard any other church name?
Besides, you know,
Lakewood, besides Lakewood.
You know, the Osteens and Lakewood and it was another one. The one on Bissonnette. The one on Bissonnette.
Pastor J.
The one, nice church.
Higher Dimension.
Higher Dimension. I've been
Amen,
there. I've been there.
Hey, so you been there?
Nice church. Yeah, nice
Amen. But anyway, J.J. Simmons, God bless y'all. This my homie
This
right
my
here.
man right here, man. I pulled up and I was like, whoa. How you doing? But
Yeah,
no,
I've been
really,
knowing this
for
dude
real.
for a
man
minute. This is
does
a real
work.
good dude.
He was on like some not necessarily gangbang and all that, but he had a whole different rap. He was a hood rapper.
Right.
He was a
That's
trap rapper, totally different. I've
Yeah.
known this guy 10 years.
Yeah.
10 years. Now he's doing things more positive. Still
Lord.
rapping. Still rapping. Didn't
Well,
give
you know,
up
I
rapping.
preach now.
Oh,
I preach. I don't
I
rap at
didn't
all
know
no
that.
more.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
the
didn't know
CDs that I got is me preaching on
that.
that.
But rappers make the preachers dope.
Amen.